Good morning, guys. So I was excited for today because I'm off today. It's Wednesday, it's May 4th, I believe. It's 7:07 a.m. I just woke up. Usually I wake up about around 6 a.m. Even if I don't have anything to do, or at least 6:30. But if you can tell by my voice, I'm pretty sick right now. So on Sunday, so just excuse my face. My nose will not stop running, just like my left nostril. It's killing me. But on Sunday, it started with like a sore throat, and then it progressed to body aches and, runny nose and all that. So I think it's just a common cold. I don't know why I got this. I've been taking really good care of myself. I know people get sick no matter what, but I'm just saying, I didn't expect to get sick, especially right now. But yeah, I was excited to film this because I turn on the light, and usually I take the doggies, but let me let the doggies out. You guys want to come out? My little babies. Come on, sissy. Good girl. What? Get sissy. So today I wanted to film a full day of eating, and I am going to run a couple of errands, but it just sucks because I honestly want to cancel everything that I have planned for today and just relax, because I feel just really achy and really lightheaded. I need to sit down right now. I need to eat something, but I am going to try to stick through it. Hey, baby. Try to stick through it and film everything that I eat, and film, vlog throughout the day too. So we'll see. So we'll start with breakfast. So here's my breakfast essentials. So basically I've been eating this every day for a couple of weeks now, but just basic oatmeal. And what I do, I'll show you guys how I make it. I use half a cup unsweetened vanilla almond milk. And then I'll use, you can use real vanilla, but I use imitation vanilla flavor. Just some of that in there. I don't measure it out, just go kind of crazy. And then I use cinnamon, and I use a whole bunch of cinnamon. So, and then I'll turn that on. And I wait for it to start bubbling, and then I'll add my oatmeal. And then I'm gonna add some chopped up banana, just mash it up. And then on top, I put fresh blackberries. I don't really weigh it out. I just kind of, enough to have for each day. So I just separate it like that. And then on top of that, I put sugar-free maple syrup, and it's actually the bomb. So I'll show you guys. I added the oatmeal. So once it starts getting bubbly and foaming and stuff, I turn down the heat and then add the oatmeal, stir it in. This is what I do with the bananas. So, just mash them up in here. Depending on the ripeness of the banana, you can mash it more. I kind of like it a little bit chunky, so I just dump this in, I'll probably just dump it in now. And then just stir that in. All of our bowls are currently in the dishwasher, so I'll turn that on, but I'm going to use this giant mug, which should fit it all. But I let this cook for a little bit longer, just on low. And so it kind of hardens up a little bit, but it's still just, chewy, I guess. And then I'll just put it straight in there. Alright. Alright, here's the finished breakfast. Doesn't it look really good? And then I'm going to have Earl Grey tea with a huge lemon. I probably should have cut it. So currently, I keep blacking out, which I don't know why. I've had this problem. Let me sit up and look classy. You can probably tell my lips are really pale right now. That's because I was about to black out. I mean, I said at the beginning I feel lightheaded, but I don't know, I guess I expected it. But what happens when I black out is everything, well, first of all, everything like starts to slowly turn to black, like as if, like dot by dot, it turns black. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like speckled, and it's just turning to black, and I can see somewhat. Sometimes it goes faster than other times, and then there's extreme pressure in my brain. It like slowly goes down my body. It starts in my brain, and it's like almost like suffocating because your throat, you know how when you're trying to hold back, oh my God, you know when you're trying to hold back crying, how your throat feels like that? That's what it feels like. And then my arms get pressure. My arms are numb right now, which is not a pleasant feeling. And everything kind of just tingles, and I start sweating, but I'm really cold. And then I get a stomach ache, and if I lay down, it goes away. So it does reach my lower body if I stand for long enough. So it starts at my brain and like goes down. Nadia! And I know I need to eat something, but this always happens. I've lost my appetite. I don't want to eat. I feel like throwing up. So I know if I take a bite, I'm probably going to throw up. Does anybody else have this? Me and my sister both have experienced this several times in our life. And it's usually when I'm sick or when I'm on my period, which that happened a lot when I was younger. So I'm not really sure, but it's pretty painful and kind of scary, especially when you're by yourself. But luckily, I'm home, so I can, get whatever food I need to. We have sweets if I need to eat them or whatever. But yeah, I really don't feel good, so this sucks. Definitely no gym for me today. I skipped yesterday, that was Sunday. I skipped yesterday, leg day. But I was just listening to my body because my body was aching so much from being sick. So I'm glad I didn't go. And I probably won't go today even though I want to. But whatever. Gotta listen to your body. So yeah, sorry for the ramble. I'm going to try to eat this and drink that tea. I also have been drinking a gallon of water every single day. I was trying to fill up my gallon of water, but I kept blacking out, so it's still not filled up. But I'll get to that in a second. It's been 6 days in a row now that I've drank a gallon of water, which is like a huge streak for me. I've only done like 2 days in a row, like a year ago. So I'm going to try to keep that up. I'm just going to chill here, and my arms are really numb. It hurts. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see me. I think you can. Right now I'm eating, it is, let's see, it's 10:30 a.m. I'm going to eat this protein no-cal bar from D's Natural. This is the peanut butter chocolate chip. I love these. I never get tired of them. I have they have 4 flavors as of now, but those are all really good. But, let me open this while it all makes this noise. So I try not to eat snacks typically this early, especially when I'm home because I tend to get really hungry. But what happened after that last clip was really dramatic. Probably the worst. It was the worst blackout experience I've ever had. So I mentioned to you guys in the last clip that my hands were numb and it hurt. I took a bite of my food, like some oatmeal, some banana, some blackberry were in there. Immediately my stomach hurt, so I went to the bathroom. I didn't throw up, I went to the bathroom. And it started, I don't even remember I guess it was right after, but it was excruciating pain, like lower abdominal pain. Almost like cramps, but it was like cramps and a stomach ache, and I'm not on my period right now. I'm also on birth control, so I never ever get cramps. Like, that's not what happens anymore. So I don't know what was causing this. And it was excruciating cramps, and I started getting extremely hot. This was like, this whole process, it felt like hours, but I think it was in total probably an hour, which was terrible. But I started sweating, like literally dripping sweat as if I was working out. Like my face was dripping, my, down my chest. I had to take my pants off because it was like so hot that I couldn't even like do anything. There was so much pressure everywhere in my body. I like at one point went to wipe my face and like there was just sweat dripping down my hand because I was so sweaty. And I felt hot at that point, not a cold sweat. And so I kept trying to go to the bathroom, but it was sitting on the toilet is really uncomfortable. I'm sorry if this is TMI, but this happened. This is my real life, and I'm vlogging today, so welcome. But I went to the bathroom. I was trying to go to the bathroom, and it was like just really painful. And it was uncomfortable sitting on the seat, so I would like go to the bathroom, and then go lay down or something on the couch, and it would come back again. I would have to go to the bathroom again, and I would just like sit on the toilet for a while, but it was so uncomfortable. It was so painful, and it like was blocking off circulation to my legs because sitting on the toilet for so long, and my hands were already numb. And this is probably the scariest part. I've never had this happen before, but my hands, I could not move my hands. They were stuck like this the whole time. The whole hour, whatever it was that I was like going through this process, it was just stuck. And I was having trouble getting the toilet paper. I couldn't hold my phone. I was trying to get water, and like it was horrible. And I could feel my hands, but I could not move them, and it was like numbness throughout. My hands still feel funny right now because they were tense for so long. But it was extremely numb on both my hands, like painful numb, when you have like the painful numbness and tingling, but I couldn't move them at all. And like, remember, I was not at any point like in a position for my arms to become numb. It was just doing it on its own. So I couldn't move my hands. I eventually, my stomach was still hurting, so I was on the toilet and I was so uncomfortable. I eventually just like laid on the bathroom floor, which is disgusting, but like I didn't know what else to do. I just wanted to lay down. And usually when I go through these, blackout spells, whatever, something relieves the pain. Like I can crunch into a ball and my stomach feels better temporarily. Or if I lay down, the numbness goes away, the blackout stuff goes away, but nothing, it would not go away. And I had taken a bite, which, usually that kind of like reverses it and I'll just throw up and that's the end of it. But it would not go away. And I was on the floor, I didn't know what to do. I was, like dripping sweat, and I had the trash can there in case I needed to throw up. And I mean, there was also the toilet. But I wanted to call my dad. I left my phone in the living room while I was in the bathroom. And I didn't want to call him because it would take him like 20 minutes at least to get to my house, and like I didn't know what to do. I just wanted the pain to be done, and I'm like, do I call an ambulance right now? Like it was really serious because of I was like temporarily paralyzed is what it felt like. I could not move, and it was really scary. I don't know, but basically I went to the bathroom. After this whole long process, I went to the bathroom again. I got up to go lay on the couch, and cramps hit really bad, like really, really bad menstrual cramps. And, when I was younger, I was used to having cramps a lot and stuff, so it wasn't as painful. But now when I get cramps, I'm such a baby with it because, I mean, don't get me wrong, it does hurt, and ladies, but because I don't ever get them anymore, and it's been like two years or so since I've had actual cramps, like really bad, it was so painful. And I just got up. I was like, really wobbly. I could barely see, but I got up and got my tea that you guys saw in the last clip, and it was pretty full, so I just took the lemon out and I put the tea on my stomach, like not poured it, I just put the mug because it was warm. And I actually like burnt my stomach in the process because I guess I didn't even feel it. But and then that helped a lot. Like, I could just feel myself, like, the pain just slowly easing, and I could feel I could move my fingers again and actually, like, mold them around. And then I came upstairs somehow and got my really large heat pad that you just microwave for like 2 minutes. And I put that in the microwave, and I went to go lay down. Immediately I knew I had to throw up, so I got up, went to the bathroom, threw up like 5 or 6 times in a row. I had eaten, it was like all red. I don't know why. It was not blood, it was food, but I don't know why it was red. I'm guessing the blackberries, but it's kind of weird. Yeah, so immediately after that I felt better. But I put the hot pad on, curled up in a ball, fell asleep for a little bit because, no, it was terrible. And I did eat my breakfast, a little bit cold, but that's okay. And I didn't drink my tea, but that's okay. I'm so glad that ended, because that was really, really scary, especially being by myself. I just wanted someone with me because I couldn't, like, walk without blacking out, and I couldn't move my hands. Like, that was really scary. So I probably should have called somebody, but I don't think they would have been any help to, relieve what was happening. So yeah, my arms still feel weird, like sore, because they were tense for so long. I mean, my veins were like popping out, and I'm not sure. It's never happened. Like, my forearms are like burning. I don't know. It's really weird. So yeah, that was my morning. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Whole Foods or not. I want to. I just wish somebody else could be with me. I don't feel like going alone. And I'm getting my body fat measured today. I have an appointment at 4:15, all the way out in Atlanta, which sucks. But I'll probably try to get there around like 3:30, or leave at 3:30, so I can get there at 4 and, go a little bit faster so I can avoid traffic. I gotta go to my mom's apartment and feed her animals. She's out of town right now. And then tonight, I'm going to meditation at 7 p.m. So I also need to do some work for my experiment for school, unfortunately. And I really just don't want to, because I just feel like I'm gonna get a headache, but we'll see. I need to get shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, laundry detergent, and possibly protein powder from Whole Foods. So they have the good cruelty-free stuff and a lot of options, so that's where I want to go. What's up, guys? I've been really just bumming it out all day. I still obviously don't feel 100%. I slept an hour. I kind of just been in bed for a couple of hours, and I shouldn't do that, but I just don't feel good, so that's what I did. I'm thinking that so right now it's 1:23 p.m. I think I'm going to eat something real quick, not what I had as part of my meal plan, but just because I don't feel like having, typically what I've been having for this week for lunch is Brussels sprouts salad, which is actually really good with this raspberry vinaigrette. And I made the vinaigrette, but we don't have that anymore. I ran out of balsamic vinegar to make it, so I can't even make it to put on top. And basically it was Brussels sprouts, Granny Smith apples, craisins, and then some like leafy greens in there. But I really don't feel like having a salad, so I think I'm gonna have like a banana peanut butter wrap. I'll show you. I've had these before. I don't know if I've done it in a video before, but let's get my peanut butter. But I was thinking that since I've been such a bum all day, I'm gonna just eat this, do the dishes, and then do everything I had planned. So these are the flat out multi-grain breads. Pretty good macros. Smucker's all natural creamy peanut butter, and then I'm going to put a banana on top and eat that. Yeah, and I might have an apple. I don't know. So this is more like a snack, but I don't care. So here's our finished product. Looks good, doesn't it? Bambi likes it. Don't eat it. Pretty girl. Alrighty, I just made it to the good Whole Foods. Like I said, just picking up a few beauty essentials, shampoo, conditioner, things like that.
I just got gas. I was gonna film there and say that, but there were so many people, so I was like trying to hurry up. I paid $2.09 a gallon. I just was curious about what other people are paying in different areas or where you guys are watching from, and how much you pay for gas. But it was almost $30 to fill my whole tank today, which is higher than I've been paying for like the last several months, so it's okay. It's 2:53 right now. Actually, this is fast. It's about 2:50. I have my appointment at 4:15 for the Bod Pod, so as long as I get done here around 3:30, I think I'll be good to make it to Atlanta on time. I do wish this Bod Pod place was closer. They need more locations, but it's whatever. Yeah, so I'll let you know what I got. I'll probably show you later when I get home, not right in the car since I'll be in a rush. So yeah, I have to leave this. You can't film in Whole Foods, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, see you in the next clip. Alright, so I finished pretty quickly in about 15 minutes. So I'll show you guys what I got real quick. I got this Ecos laundry detergent in lavender. It's biodegradable, cruelty-free, vegan, etc., etc. Pretty cool. And then I spent like $50, by the way, and this is kind of the norm now that I've switched to cruelty-free and vegan products, but it's okay. So I got some Tom's Whole Care toothpaste. I need fluoride because my teeth are really sensitive. I got 2 of those. I don't really care about fluoride, but I do need it because my teeth are really bad. My enamel's really bad. I got this Desert Essence Tea Tree Oil mouthwash. I've used this before. I really liked it. It's kind of just like a plain taste. And then I got this Everyday Shea shampoo, and then I got the conditioner to go with it in passion fruit. I use this body wash and I actually really like the smell of it. So if I can use this for my hair, that's pretty awesome. They have, I think the main brand is like Aflia, I can't remember, Aflia or something like that. But they have a lot of products. Sorry, I'm sniffing so much. But yeah, they have a lot of products. So anything that you can think of, they have, and in like the same smells too, which is pretty cool. So these were $10, which isn't bad. It's a huge bottle. It's 32 fluid ounces. So I've been using the body wash for quite some time now, and I use that daily. So that'll last me a good minute. And yeah, I spent $50.55. But that's okay. You gotta make sacrifices sometimes. So yeah, it says I should get there at 4:03, the Bod Pod place, and I will record once I get there. I'm not sure if I'm going to record the whole process, but I'll at least record and show you guys where I get it done. I just got these pretzels. About to go to meditation. It starts at 7. It is 6:43, so I gotta get there pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy gypped me for this. I gave him $5. He gave me like 70-something cents back. I don't know, whatever. I'm back home. It is now 9:02 p.m. and I am making dinner. I'm not that hungry, but I probably should eat just so I don't feel sick in the morning. Excuse my voice. So for dinner tonight, I'm having a serving of organic black bean penne from the Tolerant brand. I love this pasta. I like the red lentil one better. I have that one in the pantry, but I've been switching off every day. And then I just squeeze a bunch of lemon on that and some pepper I have on it. And I have it with these Beyond Meat Swedish meatballs. These are vegan, and I like these. I like this brand because several of their products are made with pea protein rather than soy, so these are soy free because soy is not that good for you. So I try to avoid soy if I can, and these are a good option. They are high in fat, but it's fine, and they're high in protein though too. So I just got back from meditation, and in case anybody's wondering, I'm not religious or anything, but it's through a Buddhist. I'm not even sure. It's like a Dhammakaya practice, I believe it's called. Yeah, I don't know, I really like it, and I've been meditating there for about 4 months, and I go every single week. Every Wednesday I go, and I've only missed one session ever. So this week I taught stretches, which I did last week too. It's like 5 minutes of teaching stretches, which was cool. So yeah, we meditate for like 40 minutes, and it's a good place to go every week, in case anybody's interested. And then before that, I went to Whole Foods. You guys saw that. And I got my body fat tested. I didn't even film the place. I got there late at like 4:16. My appointment was at 4:15. So I was in a rush. And then I don't even know what happened, why I didn't film the place. I thought I did. But it's at CrossFit North Atlanta. And they have a bod pod machine there that they use. They used to do traveling bod pod measurements, but I guess it's not as accurate. So yeah, bod pod North Atlanta, CrossFit something. So I got my body fat tested, and it went up. I was really upset, but there is an exception. So, okay, so my body fat before was 23.6, and then that was on January 5th, 2016. Today, my body fat was 23.9, so it went up 0.9. And it shows that I gained 3 pounds. And of those 3 pounds, 1.72 I gained lean muscle mass, which is really good. And especially for my body size. So that's really cool, actually. So everything increased. My resting metabolic rate even went up, so that's pretty cool. I'm fine with my body weight going up. I wanted my body fat to go down, but it's okay. I gained almost 2 pounds of lean muscle mass, which is insane. So yeah, I'm going to eat this, and then let me show you what else I'm going to eat. I'll probably show you the finished product of my dinner. These Enjoy Life soft baked snickerdoodle cookies are phenomenal. Oh my god. I like the double chocolate ones too. The only thing is they're super small. They only come with 12 and they're like $5, but whatever. These are vegan, super yummy. I just eat 2 of these each day. If you want another good bread to try, the Complete Cookie. I limit these to 1 time a week because they have like 30 grams of sugar if you eat the whole thing. If you eat half, it's like 15 grams, obviously. But they also have a snickerdoodle one. It's so good, like the best cookie in the world. So yeah, I'll show you my dinner when it's done. Alright, so it's not that beautiful, as you can see. But it's really good, and I put lemon on top and pepper. Yeah. So I'm just gonna eat this and watch through some Snapchats. Who do you guys follow? I was just watching Lauren Drain. My favorite would probably be Guzman, or Christian Guzman. I like M. Dunk. Nikki Blacketer, of course. Kylie Jenner is pretty funny. I follow a lot of people. Oh, Brittany Ferland's funny too. So yeah. Basically, that's gonna conclude this vlog. I feel like this vlog's gonna be really, really long. Not sure when I'll edit it. It's too late tonight. Like, it's just because I don't feel good. I feel like crap. I'm gonna shower after I eat, and then maybe read or something, and then go to bed. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Thank you for watching.